tell us everything. I don't know why I'm wearing shorts. I don't know why I go on Shabbat. Peter Salmonella?
Oh, no.
Salmonella. What are we doing right now again? Skit? Podcast. So, Clara Chaya, do you feel blessed to live in this amazing, amazing city?
Of Tzfat?
Yeah.
Actually, I've been really trying to scheme of how to get out of here fast. No, I'm kidding. I love it.
Because you have 7 kids living under your house, right?
Yeah, no, they're very sweet.
Jewish families.
Yeah, thank God. Yeah, I'm so blessed to be in Tzfat. I love it. I love that you're here. We have a beautiful community.
Hashem, you're so lucky. I was just thinking on my way here, actually. I snuck out of the house and I was like, I have to thank Hashem that I'm so lucky that when I was living here like 5 years ago, I just got here, there was like no young people. And if we were living these crazy times with no young people, I'd be like by myself all the time. At least I can have friends to talk to and see during this crazy time. Like they're actually friends, not just like families and like, you know.
I don't know how you guys did it for so long with no other young people around. And now it's like...
We were just setting the foundation. I feel like Hashem's like, you got to push through this for a few years.
I think don't bang on the table.
Maybe. I will. Yeah, it's not a good idea. I want to drop the coffee and fake coffee.
Also the audio.
I think everyone should think about considering moving to Israel and then Jewish people. And then maybe after that, consider where you're going to go in Israel. And Tzfat should be there. Like a potential option, I think, for the people thinking that.
Some people want a city, though. It is a small town. It's a city, but it's a small city.
Right, but it's considered a city at least. If people want a city, you are in trouble. You know why you're in trouble? Because you're going to stay in your house for the next who knows how long, and you're not going to go anywhere. At least here we can go places. Everybody here, this is what I realized when I first got here. Is there heat coming out of this? Everybody here, heated mic. Everybody here, and even if they visit, this is what's so special about this place. Even if they visit, they are seeking the truth. And they don't even know they are a lot of the time. They're just like asking questions. They're seeking a deeper meaning, and they're seeking the real meaning of what's actually going on in their lives, in the world, in everyone else's lives. They're looking for deeper meaning, and they're looking for the truth. People that come to Ascent, every time they come to our house, it's like, tell us everything. I don't know why I'm wearing shorts. I don't know why I go on Shabbat, day. Like, I don't know what I eat crab, but like, tell me everything. And they're like, wow. You know?
And what do you tell them?
My husband does that.
You just give them good food and
I make the
nice
food and
smile.
show them all the cute kids.
Cute kids. So now I'm trying to get off WhatsApp, and
I'm texting you
Facebook.
on it. I'm confused because you're on it.
I'm still replying to you because I want to make it like a slow shift because I want to make sure that I don't still need it. You know,
the Yetzaharas and its ploys.
So, and you still
evil inclination.
Anyway, I keep messaging you. Don't message me out. I was thinking today, I was like, okay, WhatsApp. I only got WhatsApp like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, Facebook, okay, a long time ago, but it's just so hard to break the addiction. But I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to it. B'ezrat Hashem. Like,
oh man.
I just messaged everyone. I'm like, I'm getting off. And this is how you can reach me.
Right.
And so now it's like really like, I only get like a couple, like you WhatsApp me still.
Oh, everyone held to the agreement and I didn't hold.
No, it's okay. I don't blame you. It's okay. You'll learn. And I just disappear. But there's like one group on there. There's like a big group of Tzfati ladies, like 130 ladies, that I find so useful. I can just be like people ask like, what are the hours of the post office? Or like,
but they're moving, right? To Telegram and Signal.
But not all of them. There's only 30 of them on there now, which I guess is a good group.
Oh, I see. So it's like either you move, you don't move kind of feeling.
Kind of. Or maybe eventually. But also there's a problem with Telegram, apparently.
Yeah, I don't want to go on Telegram. I think what's going on is that Hashem is trying to show us how much sheker there is in all these little things. And we're starting to like feel it. Like,
lies?
Lies. Mm-hmm. Yeah, lies. And we're starting to feel it. We're starting to like, and it's like all coming out. It's like,
all at once. Everyone's leaving all at once.
But not just that. It's all going on around the world. It's like all this sheker and all the fight. There's so much fighting going on Facebook and people's opinions. It's like everyone's like either far right, far left.
Vaccine, Trump. Biden.
Yeah, it's all these like wars going on. But the thing is that Neely Salem says, Salem. That's, you know that one? That song? No. Okay. It's funny. I did that. I don't know how that just can't happen to Shem.
Okay.
It's like a song like that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. So she said that like the meanness has to stop. Like fighting, like say your opinion, but don't fight about it. Like share your opinion, share what you think, what you've learned, what you know, where you stand, but don't like fight with somebody else. Like once you start fighting, like stop there.
Yeah. But even like in that group, let's say for example that I'm gonna miss of the 130 whatever women, it also gets like really too much that people are like posting stuff, and it's not that they're fighting, they just like everyone's very like pro their opinion, and like it's passionate, like people are passionate because they think they can save other people's lives, you know, and like treat corona early, or don't take the vaccine, or do take the vaccine. So whatever side you're on, it's like you really think that it's like life or death kind of thing, you know, which it could be. So everyone's very but I don't see like a fighting. Most of the fighting is like, please stop posting this stuff.
That's in that group though, because Facebook's a totally different world.
Yeah.
So I was basically quiet past like 3 years on Facebook. Like, I'll just not say anything.
Yeah.
And now I just started saying stuff that I was like, I can't handle all the lies. I have to share my opinion.
If I go off Facebook, how am I going to know what you've shared? What you write?
You see? It shows you?
No, I don't. I'm just
so I was like, I have to just share my opinion. And like, then you just like, get like 1,000 replies, and then it just like starts this whole thing. And it's like, and no one's going to change their opinion of what you say. I mean, you can share like 1,000 articles, and maybe if someone will, you're only going to change your opinion if you're actually open to want to change your opinion. You have to be open a little bit.
It's a whole mindset. Like we were talking about on Shabbos at your place.
I love what he's watching, and this is great. He's like really being an editor. I'm not leaving. This is my job.
Yeah. It's like the grip. I don't really know what the grip does, but anyway. Okay.
Yeah, I shouldn't be watching.
No, it's good. It's good. We know what we should do the right thing.
It's just so intriguing.
Great, someone's interested. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. So we were talking about this last Shabbos at your house.
We were? Oh, wow.
We were about how...
Because Neely, right?
Right. About how it's like it's a mind, it's like a worldview. Like we have a certain worldview. Mm-hmm. And other people have another certain worldview. And if you're in that... If your mind is like, the world is like this, so then your opinion is going to be such. So that if you, with a different worldview, send me a video, I'm going to be like, this doesn't fit my worldview. Like, I just don't believe this. Like, this makes sense.
You really have to start, like, being honest. If you're being honest, and you have to be a little bit open. Like, you have to read the other side, too. You can't just read the one side. Like, I don't believe in your conspiracy theories, or I don't believe in your, like, super liberal ideas. You have to also read the other side.
Yeah.
And I think the crazy thing about Tzfat, a few things, but somebody came to Tzfat recently that I know, and they were very, like, you know, pro, what is it? It's right? Right is like pro.
Trump?
No.
Conservative?
Yeah. No. Pro left. Sorry. They're very pro left. And then, like, I should have makeup on. Whatever. It's fine.
I think you makeup.
For the really weird have to have makeup in the middle of the thing. But also be weird.
All done up.
It's fine. It's like, this is how we are in Tzfat.
Yeah, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful lady.
Thank you. How are you?
Worst case, if we really don't like it, we can just post the audio.
Or we can add like makeup in the video. Maybe like we can like put filters in the video.
Maybe.
Could you do that?
I don't know.
Put a filter in the video. I'm fine with that.
This should definitely also be in the video. We shouldn't edit this out.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with filters. So basically, this person was very like far left, and then they came and they stayed for a few weeks, and they started hearing other people's opinions, started feeling the kedusha of Tzfat, and something opened in them. And I knew it. I told this person, I was like, I told my husband also, it's gonna happen. They're gonna start being open to new ideas, and it happened. And I think it's being open to the truth. You're not like open to the media, you know.
It takes time. It takes time to shift.
Right. So people really want to hear other people's opinions. Come to Tzfat, and you'll hear the opinion of everybody. You'll feel it, and you'll be open. No, it's not a lot of opinions here. It's not a lot. Most people here are like us.
On the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most people here. I think there's something in the land, like holy buried men. Holy buried men.
Tzaddikim that are buried here. Yeah.
I was trying to think of like the holy
buried men.
Buried came first. The holy righteous men and women that are buried here, and that they like affect. Oh my gosh, it's pouring. And they affect our opinion, which maybe is closer to the truth. Not maybe there's more than one truth. Maybe there's more than one truth. I don't know. I'm sure there's 70 faces of Torah. There's a lot of faces of truth.
Yeah,
it's confusing.
We all have our own So we have a piece of Hashem in us, but from a totally different perspective.
Right.
So, I mean, there is a basic truth. There is one truth. But then there's also like different angles of the truth, maybe. I don't know.
I think like 70.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Like there's truth and like 70 angles of it. You can see like an image. Look at that light, and you can see the image over here. It looks different over here. It looks actually really much the same, the light. But look at another image, this microphone, different parts you see, different angles. Mm-hmm. If you're living on this part of the world, you only see that, you're going to say, this microphone has a line right here. And say, no, it has a line right there. And you're like living on different parts of the world, and they'd think that they were like seeing the same thing. They weren't, you know? With different like brains and neshamas. Yeah. And different exposures and...
So maybe this is what this is all about too. It's like this side and this side, but like eventually it's about really just bringing it together.
I think that's what's supposed to be happening, and that's like what happened. Beis Hamikdash was destroyed because of baseless hatred, and we have to rectify that. But like we're not doing a very good job right now. A lot of us. I think you have to work on it. We have to work on it. You're doing good. You're doing really good. Yeah, Clara Chaya.
You're invited over all the time. Just keep coming over. Come over. So happy you came over.
Hashem for sending me here in the middle of a
went for
party.
a walk. She just went for a walk and came over. It was the first time you popped by.
I
I'm
can
so
walk
happy.
here. It's not so far. I can do it.
Good for you.
And I came into a...
This was set up already because my husband was doing a podcast with his friend. And they just finished. So we're like... Man?
We're going to do it. We're going to hop on right here. Yeah, we are. Number 1 podcast in all of Israel. Fine for that. Fine. Nice cups.
Yeah, I like that. Local artists.
That's what you have here.
What's his name?
Local
Daniel.
artists everywhere you go.
Daniel the Potter. I don't know his last name.
Ari Potter.
Yeah? No.
Yeah. That's what the place is called.
Ari Potter? Harry Potter?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's
yes,
not.
It is
He's
on the
not
outside.
In Hari, though.
He's not on Hari, but it actually is Hari.
What?
My street's Hari.
That's so cute.
How crazy is that? You wouldn't think that.
Somehow I happened upon a Jordan Peterson video.
Peter Salmonella?
Oh, no.
Salmonella.
Peter Santenello.
Santenello.
Okay, but I'll just say, like, this Jordan Peterson professor had a lecture.
Yeah.
Professor. Anyway, he had a lecture about Harry Potter and, like, the lessons we can learn from Harry Potter.
Really? Like, big Harry Potter fan?
I like Harry Potter.
Showed them the books.
Yeah, you have a collection here, don't you?
Books?
The non-kosher Jewish. Wow.
Harry Potter. Anyway, so many of the ideas he was saying were like not touching on religion. But I was just thinking the whole time, I was like, this is such a Torah idea. What was he
saying?
Like he was talking about the snake and how we like have to battle the snake.
Wait, but how does he know this?
Because in Harry Potter, he has to like battle the snake. So
but she's like from Lady or something?
No.
How does she know about the snake?
Nothing to do with Judaism.
How does she know
I don't. But maybe like it's also a Christian idea.
Oh, so she must know about Christian ideas.
I mean, they have the same Old Testament. So, but he was like he's very like secular. As far, I don't know much about him, but I was just like listening to it, like wow, there's everything underlying here is like Torah, like all the answers. And he's like dancing around it anyway. But what did you?
He's dancing around.
He's dancing around the point.
He was like dancing around the video. I was like, wow, it's an interesting video dancing around.
But what did you say? Oh, Peter Santenello.
Yeah.
He has this series on Hasidic
Oh my gosh,
Judaism.
I love him. He's great. He's like a righteous Jew. Righteous non-Jew.
Yeah, like amazing. I was watching the last one that he did, which was like a recap of like 11 things that he learned from the Hasidic
I watched that today
Jews.
also.
Okay, so then I was
reading
the comments.
Today you watched it?
Yesterday I watched it, but today I was reading the comments. I think it was today.
Okay.
And one of the comments was, I used to be an Orthodox, or like I grew up an Orthodox Jew. Mm-hmm. In the last few years, I've really like come away from it and like haven't been practicing really. And your series gave me a lot to think about.
Wow. Goosebumps. Wow.
Right? That was like such a powerful, wow. Even like beyond the fact that he's like really just like showing the world an unbiased kind of.
Right.
I guess his bias is just like being open to it. Like not
it's
being.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. But.
The one thing is that he's talking to people who are open to talking. he's not talking to the closed people who are closed off, who might have different opinions about like this or have different lifestyles. But like in general, this is the truth. But like there are others, who like don't do this, won't talk about it. But like it's amazing because he's spreading the truth, and he wants to spread the truth. He wants to show the truth and not change it and cover it and add it and edit it and color it and make the person look bad and have it put terrible voice on the background, bad music and scary music and bad lighting and make the person look evil. I watch all of them. Yeah. I'm obsessed with them. Like, more of my best friends. People are like sharing their lives and he's putting it out there.
I want him to do more. I want him to do.
I want him to stop. Don't stop.
Yeah, everybody's saying that, commenting on his videos. Like, I want him to do like different. Also, I think he thinks that Hasidism is like its own thing. Maybe. Doesn't realize like he thinks it's like a denomination of Judaism or something.
He thinks that?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't know what he thinks. Who am I to know
what he thinks?
But
why?
like the way that he describes it, like he said, like converting to Hasidism, But it's like Judaism. But
See, I think he understood at the end. I think he said something about like understanding that it was like something that you could choose if you're Jewish, but you can't convert if you're not Jewish. Like you can't. Like, you're not like.
Well, it is Judaism,
right?
Like,
but I think he understood that at the end. That video I was watching.
Yeah, maybe.
The 11 things.
But my point by saying that was that the different like areas of Judaism, it's all Judaism. But I think it would be cool if he did like Sephardi or like
keep going. Don't stop.
Ethiopian
don't
Jews
stop.
Or like.
So 1 minute.
Different.
What do you mean?
Stop it and start it again.
Yeah, you can.
You can't just end it right
cut
here.
Off the ladies talking. Once the ladies get talking.
Anyway, he did a video.
Different types of Hasidism too.
Right.
Like, he did.
Did you see that video of him?
He did do that.
Of him taping the people who learning how to use their firearms and be really good training.
Yeah.
And they're Hasidic. They were not. I was like, are they even Jewish? And they were like, yeah, I'm Hasidic. And he's like, if you're Hasidic, don't you have your payas? He's like, I have payas. I'm like, he doesn't have payas. No way he has payas. And he's like, he has payas. That's crazy. He took his hat off. He had payas.
They were just hiding
I was shocked.
under the hat. Yeah.
I was shocked.
Yeah.
Anybody could be Hasidic. You don't know what's going on.
Wait, he had a beard?
He didn't have a beard.
He didn't have a beard. Oh, interesting.
And it was like very, very like modern
Is
clothes
it
and no
Chabad No. Who has beards? No.
All Hasidim have beards. Most Hasidim have beards.
So how is he?
Because he's modern Hasidic. He's very modern. Maybe they're not now. Maybe they grow beards since the video was taped. You never know. Hashem can do anything.
Yeah, I would love some labor advice.
Yeah. So I feel like people don't talk about this much. It's like you read a book. Go to class. People really.
Talk about it, no?
I've asked you before, no? You asked me.
Right.
But like people don't just like, let me tell you my advice. Once in a while you hear that. I haven't really heard that.
Maybe that's rude. Maybe it's like, listen.
No, I don't think it's rude. No? People tell their parents you should get vaccinated. Vaccinate your body.
It's true. It's important advice. I mean.
Yeah. Maybe it's just very like, labor is like private. I don't know. Maybe it's more private of a thing. But I can tell you that something so important is to not be nervous. Not be nervous. Because like from the beginning, when you first start feeling those surges, just stay cool, calm, collected. Don't feel overwhelmed. Don't be scared of the future. Another thing that you taught me was like you have to stay in the moment. You have to stay with each surge. You have to stay with each thing you have. And
how did I teach you that?
You told me that. You told me that. Yeah. You told me that. You told me that in my book you read. Okay. And I was like, it really helped me. It really helped me. Oh, good. So I gave birth 7 weeks ago. Wow. Yeah, 7 weeks ago. That's pretty crazy. Just 7 weeks.
Little baby Brianna is like a little angel.
Sweetie. So this is my second natural birth and a third birth, but this birth was much easier than my other one. I think the fact that it was a second, and also that I was preparing myself. Like I think you have to work beforehand, do your preparation. Like it's like the preparation is like mental preparation mostly, because you can learn how to breathe in the moment, but like you have to learn. You can also practice learning how to breathe. It's important to do that, but it's really important to practice like your mind, how you're gonna like be in the moment, how you're gonna think, not be stressed out when you start thinking about birth. Just like work in that moment of thinking about birth and feel calm and don't feel stressed out, don't feel nervous. Like it's Hashem's with you. It's called Liyad Hashem, Liyad Hashem. Hashem is right by your side.
And no, with
yeah, on the side of Hashem, with Hashem. I think it's how you translate it, with Hashem.
Wow.
So that's really important because like it's the closest you can get.
That's the word for giving birth.
I know, it's the closest you can get, really. It's one of the closest ways you can get in this world to close to Hashem. It's like He is delivering with you. Yeah. So that's a very important thing. That's a very important thing. And to know that you are with Hashem, that's so important. And another thing is to breathe. And everyone has different ways of practicing this, but it's really important to focus on your breath during the surges and to really just like work with it in a way that makes sense for your body. Like it should make sense physically, you know?
I like that you call it surges.
Yeah. That's what hypnobirthing calls it. So
a surge is like
it feels like that. Yeah, it feels like that.
Something, right? Like an increasing.
Yeah, because contraction, it doesn't really feel like a contraction. Obviously it's contraction, but it's also like doing stuff, you know? It's like, it's not like, it's like,
does it feel like some of it must feel like period pains, but some of it
the beginning does. Then it's just getting
and then it's intense. Like what? It's just like it's like hard. It's like everything's like hard. Like
tenses up and becomes really intense. Becomes really intense. Intense. And it goes through its phases of like, you know, it starts easy. And you have them every 10 minutes or so. Then they start getting closer most of the time. And they start getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. They're placed different places. They start go from higher to lower. Once you're pushing, it's very low.
Higher to lower. Interesting.
It's so important for me, close my eyes. Just even if people are around you, even if it's loud, even if you're fine, close your eyes because it makes things less intense in the body. I felt like we're just like, because you can focus on the breathing and then you can focus on like the relaxing of the breathing. It's like relax in the contraction, like open in contraction. The whole point of contraction is to open. So if you're stressed, if you're tense, if you feel like it's a war against you, or if it's a war with this surge, then you need to change that perspective because it's going to be much harder. It's going to be a war. It's going to feel like a war because you want them. You have to welcome them. You want to welcome your baby. That's how you welcome your baby, right? Also, you can talk to your baby. Baby, move down, baby. Help me. I need your help. I felt that. It was crazy. I felt the baby move down. And it told me like I was like this much. Baby was this close to becoming like a face, they call it. And I started talking. And we're talking to my baby. It was by that time. It was completely 100% effaced. It was just me had to do the work. I had to like open.
Wow. Yeah, I can see that. Like if I'm like holding on, or like tense or whatever, then I'm just gonna hold it back.
Right. I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay.
And then there's like, I think either you have to, or Hashem's gonna give it to you. That you're gonna have like a phrase or a word or a song that you're gonna just keep on saying, and you're gonna connect to it. If it's like a song or a verse. Just find that verse that's going to help you with that word. It's going to like make you do the work you need to do while you have those surges. That's really important. And then a lot of people say this is very helpful. I think it is also. So with the breathing, with the closing the eyes, the visualization, you visualize opening. So you visualize your actual uterus opening, or you visualize a flower opening or a gate, like a hand opening, whatever it is. But that's so important because it makes the breathing is like the spiritual and the visualizing the physical. So it's like bringing the two together. You know?
You know what I'm thinking?
What?
Wonder if this is like, if we can apply this to the whole rest of our lives.
For sure. Tell me more. I agree. What do you mean?
What more do I have to say here? Like, I'm thinking, okay, we're going through a really crazy time right now. The whole world is on the same page, different pages on the same page. And it also feels like it's like a really tense, like closing darkness, like what's happening, but also with so much potential to like open up. Like it feels like we're just coming to like a really big revelation.
This is birth. This is for sure birth.
Yeah. I think. So like it's like the world is changing. The world is like, a lot of people say like, oh, when we go back to normal, but like,
sorry, people.
Yeah.
It's no normal. And I don't want to go back to that normal.
I think it's a really good, like, I mean, it's a really sad thing. It's a very serious thing. Like, a lot of people died. A lot of people are suffering. Like, it's hard. You know, it's a really hard time. At the same time, there's so much potential for a restart. Like a rebirth.
Right.
You know, like, not like like we're reanalyzing our priorities, like not like rush off to work, no time for myself, so stressed,
Time for my family.
no time for my family. So it's like a huge opportunity to reset everything. Also like going to the mall, like just
waste of time.
Wasting
all the
time.
shekers. I'm saying all the lies are being like kind of like bulldozed down.
Yeah.
Social media, we're starting to see that, like the media. I think some people are starting to open their eyes. It's like it's starting to be a little more, a lot of fakeness there, a lot of lies there. The shopping's like done. The fashion world is like done. The Hollywood world is like are movies being made so much? I don't think so. I don't even know.
LA is like it's being hit really hard. Businesses are being hit super hard. And there's a lot of like actors, servers, restaurants are closed, like with no work. Like
it's terrible.
Yeah, it's really, really crazy.
But you're seeing how
so I'm wondering
that those lies are being
revealed,
revealed, but also being like Hashem is shutting them down. Shut down, and it's like, what else is going to shut down? It's like, then you're going to see what's going to start happening. I think is like Torah. Shh. A big open flower of Torah, and all the petals.
Open flower. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and all those other petals, and all those other things fell down.
Yeah,
because the Torah is going to shine, because that's the only thing it's like going stronger, really stronger. If not, it's not fighting and violence. That's also getting stronger, but like everyone knows that's bad in the beginning to begin with.
Yeah.
But we have to see that that's the main institution that's going to win, and you're going to make money there, or even start making more money now, because we need that. The world needs that. Hashem wants that to be the thriving institution.
Learning Torah,
yeah. Learning. Everyone should have more parnasa in every area, but I think it's starting to
livelihood.
Yeah.
But I've heard a lot of people say that in this time, because of all the technology, let's say, there's so much Torah learning happening. There's so many shiurim.
Hashem.
Yeah, Baruch Hashem.
Right.
So I think it's now the love and acceptance, like the Peter Santenellos, that like, thank God that's coming about. Like that's what we need. Like all this like vaccine, no vaccine, no. Like this needs to just calm down. People need to see each other's points of view, understand each other, be like loving, no matter what worldview you're coming from. And maybe that's why it's really blowing up right now. Like I reached maybe 3 weeks ago or something. I told you about it. I was just like, I got into it with my cousin about the vaccine, and like I was just like watching all this stuff and reading all these things, and I was just like, can't handle it anymore. I just can't take it. And then I just kind of stepped away, and I'm like, I think like maybe that's what we need to get to, like just like being like, okay, listen, your choice, my choice. Like we can just like, all we can do is like try to help each other. That's it.
If you can start seeing that, then we're gonna probably bring Moshiach really fast, because that's what we need to do. That's gonna be the kedusha. That's gonna be the baseless love.
Amen.
And the Lubavitch Rebbe says that like anything in this world can be used for good or bad, and you see it. The good you can use social media, the internet for. It's a beautiful, amazing thing. You can watch so many more Torah videos. You can learn Torah so easily. You don't need a book anymore.
You can learn.
God forbid, you do need a book, really, but somebody's
sick, God forbid, and they need meals, and whatever. Like you only know that through
and you can learn what's going on across the world in the Jewish Hasidic world, and you can be like, wow, it's actually pretty awesome, not terrible like the media shows me.
Right.
You can use so much. So like if you can really get along, then you can really use it for proper holiness.
Amen.
Moshiach now.
Amen. Should we close this off with a bracha?
Yeah.
Like each of us.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go first?
You have it.
Okay, so may God bless us all with open hearts, open minds. May we put aside our differences and just connect and help each other, forgive each other, love each other, and just keep performing acts of kindness for each other.
Amen.
And understand, and just be understanding.
Amen. Amen. And we should all just, like you said, work together, and we should all be witnesses of Moshiach coming like so soon, and we shouldn't have to go through any more suffering or pain or struggles. We just see Moshiach right now, and the birth should just be easy, painless birth, just with so much bekalut, and so much calmness and smoothness and easiness, and we feel the contractions, and they should be feeling good and not feeling bad, and they should be welcoming them and welcoming the new baby that's going to come, because it's going to be like, that's the Moshiach we're birthing. Really, we're all birthing, we're all experiencing it. That's what's crazy. It's a unifying experience. Every single person on this earth is experiencing it in some way, and COVID is showing us that, because every person is affected by it. So you can't run away. Like, in some way you're affected by it, whether you're very affected or not very affected by it. Everyone's birthing Moshiach. It's a universal experience. So that's for sure. This is what it is. There's no question.
Say amen to what you said.
Amen. There's no question. It's what it is. So we should all see it fast and smoothness and right now.
Amen.
Like the antibiotic you can trust: Torah, Tshuva, Tefillah.
Wow. I like it.
I'm coming in here. I have the WhatsApp. I have the WhatsApp. It's going around.
What is up with my WhatsApp?
What is that?